What's up, Willowbrook? Today we are in Matthew 14, verses 1 through 12. And in our passage today, we see someone who fears God, and we see someone who fears the opinions of people more than God. We read about John the Baptist being in prison, and he was in prison because he's calling out Herod marrying his half-brother's wife, Herodias. And John knew this was against God's law. So he was trying to do what was right and honor God more than he was concerned with the opinions of other people. And then we read about Herod, who does the opposite. Herod, who makes decisions to do things or not do things because of his fear of people. We read that Herod is angry and wants to kill John. And in verse 5, it says this, he was afraid of a riot because all the people believed John was a prophet. So we have John doing what he believes is honoring to God and prioritizing God first. And then we have Herod prioritizing people's opinions of him first. And then we see this again in verse 9, after Herod promises Herodias' daughter that she can have whatever she wants. And she says that she wants John the Baptist's head on a platter. In verse 9, it says that Herod regretted what he had said. But because of the vow he'd made in front of his guests, he issued the necessary orders. So again, we see Herod making a decision because he's more concerned with pleasing people than pleasing God. In Proverbs 29, verse 25, it says, "Fear of man will prove to be a snare or a trap, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe." This is admittedly something that I've struggled with in my life, is at times making decisions to please people rather than trying to please God. And I'm sure that all of us can relate, right? We've probably all done that at some time. But as believers, we're called to please God first. Listen to Galatians 1:10. It says, "Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ." So today, as you live your life and you make decisions, let me encourage you to run those decisions through this filter. Am I doing this to please God, or am I doing this to please people? And as you do that, I pray that the Holy Spirit empowers you to make decisions to please God over pleasing the people around you. God bless you. We'll see you next time.